What I have here today, January 20th, 2013, is a watch. Well, it says Raymond Wheel, but that's what I'm not here about. It's a ETA or ETA, I don't know how you pronounce it, 2892 A2, I believe it is. Well, when I turn over, we'll verify that. Anyway, so I got this movement. As you can see, it's running. I made this little holder for it until I get a case for it. And where's the plastic bag? Oh, I slip it inside of a plastic bag to make sure dust free. Anyway, the whole thing is I got this movement, and it's a hacking movement, but this one doesn't have the hacking part installed. I'm going to touch it with my greasy fingers because that's the way I am. Maybe I got to back this up a little bit. So when you pull out the crown one stop, see if I can do that. Okay, one stop. You change the date, and when you pull it out for the second stop, you change the time, but then also the second hand's supposed to stop. That's the hack feature. But this watch, like I said, does not have it. What I'm going to do today is install it. I got the little part, and I'm going to put it in the watch. Now let me put the movement in a holder, which you can't see. Oh, here's the back of it, if you want to see the back. Let's see, kind enough to focus. There it is. I really shouldn't touch it with the... What am I going to use? I have to use this pin. I'm going to use this pin to rotate it. So, grab it by one of the letters. So there, I don't know if it's focusing on anything. I don't know what the heck this camera's doing today. I hope it doesn't focus. That's upsetting. Well, anyway, to those of you who know, you can say, yeah, this is a... oh, it stopped because the second hand hit the holder. So there's the movement. So we'll just make this spin around once so you can see what you can see. There's the mainspring barrel here, over here, and the balance there. And can I read that? I can't even read that. Yeah. I'm gonna have to move this. This is a 2892 A2. That's what it says in the little text over there. So I'm going to install. This is the. Let's see if we can get a good picture of it. Wait, I gotta back up. Oh, let's see. When I back up, then I can zoom in real close with this and get the macro going. Yeah, there's somewhere that there's text over there that says, but it really doesn't want to cooperate. I don't know if I can't tell from the viewfinder if you can read that, but that's the movement. And this is the. Let's see if it will focus. Come on, there it is. That's the piece. It's like an L-shaped piece, and the holes where it pivots. This flag end touches the bounce, and the other end is in, I can't remember the piece, but it's in the winding and setting mechanism. I'm going to install this today. So let's see if we can do this. Excuse me, let's see if I can do this on camera, because this stuff is small. Okay, there you go. So, let's see, let me get this pin out of the way. Oh, okay. There's 3 screws to take off the automatic stuff. One screw's over here, I believe. I'm gonna rotate this. I'm gonna see if I can pull out that screw. I could just leave it in there. I'd rather pull it out. Typical. Put it in a container so it does not get lost. This appears to be the second screw. Hold it with my greasy fingers. One of these days I'm going to get something to protect my fingers. When I take this thing apart, then I'll wear gloves. And the third screw. Get out of my way. And the third screw is right here. And they made these screws different colors than the let's say the bridge screws. They're like dark in color. The bridge screws are, you know, white metal in color. So I guess so you can differentiate them. It's nice when they do stuff like that, color coding. And the third screw. Third screw, okay. Now theoretically, this should come up. Yeah, there's always something's gonna give you grief. That was a tight pin, locating pin. Is she still getting this on camera? So here's the remove the automatic stuff. I'll just show you the underside. And there is the underside of the automatic stuff. The counterweight comes off with 3 screws from this side. You can see there in the middle by the hole. And all the nice that all the wheels and stuff stay all together and don't fly around, you know, so you could take it off in one unit. They were thinking when they did this. And there is the movement without the auto wind stuff. And the mechanism we're going to install, of course we can't zoom in too close. Let's see, I'm going to have to switch eyes so I can see what I'm doing. Let's see, stuff is going to get knocked over. Stuff is always, let me get this out of the way before I knock it over. That's what usually happens. What is this? Screwdriver's tangled up in the tweezers. How does that happen? Okay, let's see. I have to... Okay, so it pivots. There's a bump here. Oh, let me get the other tweezers. They have a finer point. Yeah, I could see that piece I have. It. The hole in that piece goes on a bump right here. This is where it pivots. And the short end goes underneath here into that part. I wish I knew the name of it, but I know what it looks like. And the other piece, you know, comes down here, and when you pull out the crown, it pivots. And I don't think I can show you. Well, I could show you when after I install it. So now I'm gonna install the piece, and I gotta take it out of its wrappings. Yeah, like I said, the watch didn't come with it, but I knew that this movement was capable of hack. It's just a question of getting the piece. I don't know why they didn't install it. Maybe this customer didn't want it. I gotta knock it out of the bag because it's tiny. Come on, come out of the bag. Okay, let's see. Now I gotta switch eyes again because switch magnifications. Let me grab it. Pick it up with the tweezers. So I don't know if you can see it. There it is. This is the way it's gonna rest. Let's see if I can get it in, because I have to do this at a strange angle because the camera's in my way. Maybe I can just drop this down. It's moving now. I'm gonna have to rotate this. Stuff is in the way. Oh God, let's see. You know, because I usually would work right above the watch, but the camera's above the watch, so I gotta work off to the side. So it's not. So it's gonna fight me. Oh, getting there. Wow, almost done. I think I did it. I have to check my work. Yeah, okay, so that little piece, it's installed. I should have put some oil on there, but I'm going to take this apart again soon, so. And now the movement's running again. So I don't know what you saw, but I saw plenty. Okay, so there it is. Now I know I can pull this out slowly and you'll watch it move, but I know if I push it back in, it's going to shoot out of the watch. So I'm just going to, you'll see what it does, and then it does the opposite when you push the stem in. Oh, something's in the way behind me. Oh, too much crap. Piss me off. Oh, get out of my way. Oh, thank you. I have to clean up. Let's see if I can... I really only can get this close. I don't know if you're going to see this move. How can I rotate this? Oh, there you can see it. Okay, let's see if I can pull this out a little bit. See, when you pull it out a little bit, it moves. Oh, I don't know if you saw it move, but that thing moved that I just installed. And I'm gonna pull it out one more, and hopefully. It stopped. The balance stopped. And I'm afraid that if I push it back in, I know what's going to happen when I push it back in. The thing's going to fly off the watch, because it happened. I did a practice run. So, well, if I push it in, it goes back the other way and then it starts moving. I'm not going to futz around. So now I'm going to put the auto wind stuff back on. And call it a day. So, how can I orient this? Okay. You see, the auto wind stuff comes down and keeps that hacking lever in place. That's why I know when I push the crown back in, it's going to jump up. But when I put the auto stuff back in, it rests down on top, and it prevents it from flying off that pivot point. So let me get this stuff back in. The auto wind. What are you seeing? Go something like this. Oh yeah. Let me get this out of the way. Wow, this thing's... I mean... There you go. The other watch didn't give me that much grief. I'm going to use the back end of the tweezers because they're... Huh. Well, I guess I'm going to put the screws in and tighten them. That's one. Let me, I gotta switch eyes. And when I say I switch eyes, I'm switching magnification. Because the things that I use when I make these videos are not really strong enough for some of this work I do on watches, because it's not powerful enough. Okay, one down. Let's get another screw. I'm going to do the other one now. Another screw. Let's see. Is this still in the, no, I moved it. Next screw. I should have used a smaller screwdriver. And the last one. Let me move this out of the way. Switch to tweezers. Wait. Oh, I hate it when I do that. I bump into stuff and the things move around. I'm going to pick up this last screw and I bump into the container and it jumps around inside. I'm lucky it didn't jump out of the container because that's what usually happens. I'm going to use the smaller screwdriver. Let's see. Is this in the viewfinder? Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna just make sure they're all tight. Yeah, I see a tendency to move it closer to me because I want to be able to see. Okay. I didn't break anything. This moving holder is... I should have probably taken the dial and hands off, but I'm lazy and don't... this is entertainment only. Let's see. Well, everything still seems to be good on this side. So if you remember last, I left it in the hack position. And now I'm going to unhack it. Wait, let's see if you can do it so you can see. See, now it's running. So I'm going to pull out the first position to change the date, and then second position, hack. Second hand stops. I think all watches should be like that, because I just like to have my second hand coincide with the minute hand, you know? The minute hand's at a minute, the second hand should be at the 12. the minute hands between a minute and a halfway, then it should be halfway. Anything else it just bothers me. So I can make the, see, this video has gone on long enough. I'm just gonna make the second hand stop at the 12, and then that's it. Oh wait, we should do it this way too, on the, so people can see the balance stop. So let's see, first position and second position stops the balance, and then there you go. That is the hack, and that little thing just touches the side of the balance and stops it. And I missed my opportunity to put it at the 12, so I'm gonna say nuts to that and just end this. I'm gonna put it back in my little holder. And there you go. So that was it. ETA or ETA, I don't know, someone tell me how to do it, say it right. Installation of the to stop the balance. I had two of these because I had another watch. I did the other watch, so that's why I know what to do for this one. Anyway, there you go. Thank you for your cooperation. I hope you enjoyed the show, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna make this stop.